see blue.
All right, fight fans, here we go. SparStar Promotions is proud to present the 3 rounds of mixed martial arts in the welterweight division. This bout is sponsored in part by Bullseye French Bulldogs. Once again, our referee in charge of this bout, Larry Landless. And now, introducing to you first, on my left, fighting out of the red corner, he is wearing black trunks trimmed in gray. He is training out of Agora Boxing by way of Blueberry Park. He weighs 154 pounds. His record, 5 wins, only 1 defeat with 3 wins. Coming by way of knockout, ladies and gentlemen, introducing Julian Baez. His opponent across the cage on my right, fighting out of the blue corner. He is wearing red trunks trimmed in black. He is training out of Echo Park Boxing by way of Baltimore, Maryland. He weighted 160 pounds. His record, 2 wins, 1 loss with both wins. Coming by way of knockout, ladies and gentlemen, introducing Rick Sid. All right, fans, here we go. 3-minute rounds of mixed martial arts in the welterweight division.
It's good to see our old friend Milana Smith inside that cage with 260-pound men getting ready to throw hands, and she's definitely the toughest person in there. Glad to see her back here at SparStar MMA. But these guys are ready to dance, and they're dancing early.
Whoa, Ray Sid comes out throwing a wild right hook. Doing a nice job of defending this single leg so far.
Risk versus reward. He landed that punch, but now he's in a bit of a spider's web here.
Julian receiving some instruction here on the takedown as he's up against the cage.
The first 3 seconds he was Jekyll, but he appears to have turned that corner and turned into Mr. Hyde.
Beautiful balance from Ray Sid and uncorking some upside down hammer fists here. Got to be careful not to give up his back.
But again, risk versus reward. He never tried to regain position and gave up position, in fact, because of those right hands that he was landing.
Yeah, he threw a few too many and ended up losing the position. Now he's stuck against the cage, giving up double underhooks.
Julian Baez looking to trap down the tree that is Rambo Ray. Sid here early in the first round. Oh, beautiful sit-down, takedown, Kevin Widows.
Ray not easy to hold down, though. Gets his back up against the cage and stands up. Baez now looking to suck the legs out again.
You know, Rambo Ray landed a lot of shots here.
Yeah, they're not huge, but they're annoying. You can tell they're bothering Baez. Baez, nice knee to the body here with that control in the back of the neck.
Again,
oh, another knee, doubles over Ray and then leads to the takedown. Sid may be fading here. It looks like his cardio is in question at this point.
And this is a 3-minute round fight. Unlike the earlier bouts, which were 2-minute rounds, this is 3. It's a little bit more of a pro experience here. And if Julian Baez is able to take Ray Sid
beautiful
into
mount.
deep water, he might be able to drown him.
Beautiful high mount here. Ray is in big trouble. He's looking to give up his back here. He's not escaping the mount properly.
Julian landed lefts and rights to the side of the head. Larry Landless letting the judges know they're legal.
He's going to give up his back here to try to get up if he's not careful. He needs to bridge or try to push Baez into half guard. Right now he's just shrimping away.
Julian Baez telling Rambo Sid, back or mount, which way you want to eat it. Hats off to Rambo Ray Sid, staying alive here.
He's smiling at Baez, but he's got to be careful. He's up. It looked like he gave up the rear naked choke for a second. He may just survive this round. Oh, big left hand. 10 seconds left. Larry may stop this.
Julian Baez looking to get busy here with 10 seconds left in the first round.
Ray Sid just showing.
That bell couldn't come quicker for Rambo Ray Sid, couldn't it, Kevin?
Ray Sid showing a lot of heart there, eating a lot of big shots. I'm sure he's probably somewhat winded, but he needs to work on his mount escape. You can't stay down there for 2 minutes.
Now, Julian Baez, if you're coaching Julian Baez's corner, what do we want to hear out of them?
I think he executed perfectly. They were given great instruction, which was to hold the mount. They were showing him how to do it, and he did it. He held that mount for probably a minute and a half and landed some big shots. Definitely won that round handily.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
That's right.
Now, how can Rambo Ray Sid turn this fight around?
It looks like he wants to strike, so he's got to. If he's going to rush in like that, he's got to be careful of the body lock.
Give it up for our SparStar ringer, Ashley.
First 3 minutes of action definitely in favor of Julian Baez. A very sweaty Rambo Ray Sid.
It looks like that's water. They were mopping stuff off the floor. It looks like they might have dumped some water on him.
Now, Kevin, the grappler that is Baez, if you're his corner, do you complain about that?
It depends on how well they cleaned it up. Well, they'll find out once they get over there. See, Ray Sid is lunging in like that, and he's leaving himself open for the clinch.
You never want to start that 1-2 and go chest to chest with a grappler.
Baez's head not in a great position here. See how his head is stuffed below the hips of Ray Sid? Does a nice job of trying to turn the corner, but Ray is very stubborn on these single leg attempts. Showing great balance here.
Baez using that single leg to parlay into a knee.
Opts for the plum.
Sid still giving him that knee, kind of using it as a defense. Now, Kevin, how smart is that, just giving a guy a single leg like that, especially up against the cage?
Well, he's confident in his single leg defense, as we've seen, but he still doesn't want to be buried up against the cage here, giving up a body lock in bad head position. I'm not sure what happened there.
Not sure what the finish was, but it definitely came.
I'm not sure what happened. It looked like he dropped and was out unconscious for a second, almost like when you stand up too quick.
No, we're asking the corner, waiting for a replay here. You see Ray Sid holding on to that headlock.
It looked like he like fainted. He took a big left hand. Oh, it might have been that left hand.
Wow.
It might have been the left hand from the clinch.
The left hand off the clinch. Caught him. Ray Sydnor. Here we get another look at it here. Julian Baez in on the body. Ray Sydnor holding on to that headlock a little too long here. And as Baez is able to drive his hips towards the fence, he uncorks a left hand. You're about to see it here. So here it is, boom. That left hand. And I don't think it was a knockout, Kevin. We had Ray's corner over here. I think that was an excuse to quit.
It was a conditioning question as well. I believe Ray just probably didn't train hard enough to go, 3 threes and started feeling the effects after that intense round one. That was an intense round, a lot of grappling.
And we heard from Julian Baez's corner too. It's like he's a tough kid. It's definitely a nightmare to fight him.
Yeah, you come in against a guy who's 5-1. Your conditioning should be the last thing to be in question. But props to Ray for getting in there after a 3-year layoff. I'm sure he'll come back stronger after training. Find a home gym and get his conditioning up.
Absolutely. I'd like to see Rambo Ray back inside the SparStar cage. A little more road work, a little more pedigree underneath him. Perhaps we can see a different result, but tonight it belongs to Julian Baez.
59 seconds of round number 2. Referee in charge, Larry Manley, stops the contest in favor of our winner by TKO, the red corner, Julian Baez.
Julian Baez picks up a rather perplexing TKO win here, Kevin.
It was a combination of landing a nice left hand and your opponent being exhausted, which, hey, take it any way you can get it. Julian Baez is going to improve to 6-1.
Yeah, the one thing about being locked inside the cage with another mixed martial artist is if you're looking for a way out, eventually you'll be able to find it.
Yeah, if you come in with any sort of quit inside your mind, you will find a way to find that quit. And
yeah, we touched
that's
on
part
it
of growing.
earlier.
That's part of growing as a fighter.